Alright, let's see if we can get everything up and going here. Bionic Bay. This is gonna be a demo. Let's try. Let's see what the description says. The scientist uses unique teleportation instrument to escape an ancient biomechanical world. Biomechanical, yeah. Filled with imaginative technology, deadly traps and hidden secrets. So it's gonna be some kind of 2D platformer. Planned to be released during next year, 2025. Other than that, it's not a lot of information to go on. Boom, let's close that one down. Let's do what I find is the most important thing when I do start game, is checking out quick browsing through the options that I always do before I play games. And my let's plays are, you know, showcasing how the first hour or so of a game is for me. So options, we have keyboard, you can see, and it looks like you can remap. Not a lot of that. Let's check the controllers. It's a very limited amount of inputs at the moment, so it's gonna be more about timing the inputs. Okay, we cannot rebind to the click stick. Why? Who knows? Does the Steam overlay work? Yes, it does. So stupid. Why? What's the point? Why would you not allow? This is part of the X input specifications, right? Like the only good thing with X input is pretty much that this is a very standardized thing and should be easy to implement in all its glory, but it's also very limiting with the amount of access and buttons and stuff you can have. But if you're gonna implement X input like this, right, why would you not allow remapping to all of the buttons? If it feels stupid, it's up to the user that's remapping to be stupid. Right stick needs to be that. Like, yes, it's very good that we have the Steam input API that can enable remap. But now, you know, the button, if there is any tutorials that says press jump A button, it's not going to be correct now. It's starting to bug me. So many games that have this. But you can. It looks like you can remap, but not to. Let's try it. Yeah, you can. You cannot do the same, it will automatically swap around. So remapping works, but not. But you cannot remap to the stick clicks. Can we try something stupid? Cannot remap to the select buttons either. So yeah, there seems to be a few buttons that they just like, no, that's stupid, we won't allow that. That's just. Alright, language. You have a few different there. You can change your brightness. Full screen, you have a borderless or a window mode. Resolution, no, 16 by only 16 by 9 it looks like. Yeah, I think so. I would love 21 by 9 and 32 by 9 support, because platformers 2D are amazing in that format. Anti-aliasing or okay, MSAA, that's quite an old technique. We don't really see that a lot of the time these days, but alright. It's very lightweight in the menu, as you can see in the top left corner. In 1440p, 1 of 20 frames, that's good. The menu should not be heavy. We have VSync on, off, or half refresh, right? That's an interesting one to have. So if you have a 240Hz monitor, but you don't wanna oomph all that out, you can set it to 120Hz sync instead. Game volume. Okay, so we have no music, no SFX, ambience, only a master volume, and it is cranked to the max. Not really great. This is a demo, but still, again, I've mentioned this. My stance is you need to have the core basic menu stuff down from the first time you start doing your like internal alpha testing, right? You have the controller and you have the remapping here, so you have that. It's not working correctly in my opinion, but you have it. That's good. You need to have the, you know, the volume sliders, so that's missing here. You need to have the full screen and window mode and resolution. You have that here. That's great. And some of, you know, maybe basic tuning for performance, and that's also here. So you almost made it here. You could have almost made it, all of the basic stuff into the demo. So it's definitely good from the menu standpoint. Performance: high, medium, low, and custom. Custom does not seem to work at the moment. Maybe should not have been into the demo for the public here, I don't know. If it's working, I don't know what the custom is. Can't even tell the difference here, so we're gonna leave it on high. This was on by default, and you know, I'm not against having like anonymous statistics sent to you for debugging purpose and stuff, but this should be opt-in and not opt-out. So just because of that, I decided to opt out for this type of point here, this game. You know, again, it's nothing wrong. It's definitely nice if you play the demo to submit your data, right? But again, it should be opt-in. But I do know why this is set to default opt-out, because people just go new game and smash into the game. I think that's a bad thing, because by going through again the basic stuff, you can tweak a little bit of the basic performance and resolution, and definitely check the controllers. You can get a base idea about the game even just by browsing through the settings, and you know, I can remap so I get my jumping and dashing the way I like it before just entering the game. But when I enter the game, I can focus more on just playing the game. So I really, you know, yeah, I see most people just smash new game and just, you know, start trying to play the game. But I really feel that we should go back to browse quickly through the options menu, because that can give you more of a head start of a fun gaming experience when we press new game. The game will not pause when I tab out. That's fine. It looks to be pretty lightweight. I like that approach. I like it more as a setting to have the game mute or pause on tab out. Might need to lower the volume in OBS a little bit here. Yeah, let's do. There we go, I lowered the volume a little bit there in OBS. Alright, so I'm moving. I can use the D-pad or the analog. Is there analog movement? Yes, there is. And we have the jump. Don't have anything more I can do. Very dark graphic here. Let's start off with using the D-pad here. Performance, well, a bit higher than expected for this graphical style, but nothing crazy. That seems like I should have broken every bone. Am I some kind of a robot? Doesn't look like I'm a human. Reflections there. Interesting art style. Yeah, absolutely a lot more heavier than I expected when it comes to the pure GPU utilization. Almost spiking up to 50% of my RTX 3070 here in the intro scene. And again, I'm running at 1440p and you can see... Oh. 1440p and 120 frames per second. Really nice that we have 120 frames support. VRAM usage is pretty low-ish, around a little bit over 4 GB with OBS recording. Not sure which engine this is using, but every single core was being used at that point. Okay, we are faster, jumping higher. So it seems like the game in one way or another can pretty much use up to 10 or 12 cores. So very multi-threaded. Right, it's a little bit of like this 2.5D-ish graphic that you can see, like rendering stuff in the background, but it's also have a very 2D feel to it. Feels pretty snappy so far. No real music, just some ambience in the background. B+A. Again, this is a sad thing with the remapping. You know, I'm gonna have to do that to the Steam API here. Now the tutorial inputs is wrong because I'm using the you know, the back buttons that are set to right and left click stick. So for me, you know, they are not correct there. But hey, I just don't understand why stick clicks are being so often not able to remap. I wouldn't like it. Has an interesting graphic style, but so far it hasn't been blowing my mind away. We are up to 4.5 gig of VRAM usage. It's crawling up a little bit here as we play. No stuttering. Oh. No real stuttering problems or anything else. The performance seems to be quite jumpy, from 30 to 50%. Lots of machinery stuff here. I'm just gonna go right at the moment. Looks like we are still in the tutorial. Okay, interesting mechanic. Very simple, but it's about utilizing the timing of the input so far. But let's remove that for now. It's great that you don't have stutters. A game like this, you know, you don't want to have any stuttering. Some physics here. It seems, to be quite honest, well, this is probably quite early since it's not supposed to be released until somewhere next year, which means it could be 1 year off if everything goes at plan there, right? But graphic is not impressive, quite honest, for what the high GPU utilization. This looks very kind of fussy. Doesn't really make a big difference there to my eyes, so I'm just gonna What's the performance when we lower it? Not a big difference there, 42%. Oops. And if we go to the 8%, 50. It's a very tiny difference here, performance. But if I can't see the difference, you might have, yes, keeping at that. Performance. Seems to make zero difference. It's 42% GPU utilization here. I can't tell any big difference, so I'm guessing this might not be incorporated yet. Or if it is, it's not really working. I don't know, I can't tell a difference between low and high. Movement seems simple, but definitely interesting. Yeah. What is this tutorial trying to teach me? Those are apparently exploding stuff, but yeah, that was not the best thing. How are you supposed to know that those are exploding? There's nothing really telling you that, right? Let me turn off. This definitely needs a different kind of graphical file to tell you that, hey, that's gonna explode. Like, the mechanics and everything feels fine. So far, the graphics definitely is underwhelming. But hey, if the gameplay is really fun, that's, you know, doesn't have to be a deal breaker. I guess they don't want us to be seen. Right, seems like you're rolling. Seems like you are rolling for as long as you're holding that. Crouch. No, okay, it's not infinite rolling there. So it seems like a simple, just kinda 2D platformer so far. And the movement, everything is fine, but I gotta say, I don't know, the animation of the character is not really something that grabs me, and the graphic is not something that grabs me at this point in time. But that's all, you know, a lot of, like, obviously gonna be personal taste, and the graphics and everything could change drastically during development and later on in the game. So also obviously, oh, that's right, those explode, those need a way different look. Yeah, but for right now, for me personally, if this had, you know, more oomph to me, for me personally, in like the graphics department, I might have find myself more curious about the game. But again, just because I'm not like thinking this is like graphic that grabs me, doesn't mean that it won't be someone else that's really enjoy the graphics style here. I do enjoy the platforming though. And again, it is a very early thing here, so Lots of things could change. So far the biggest problem here has definitely been the exploding barrels. Like how do you know what explodes and not? Oh, okay, so hard to tell if there is fall damage or not. There was a other game that I played a while ago, a demo, that was like this kind of 2D game that you get rewarded for like running fast and stuff like that. That I think felt to me better than this one. Okay, so you can stand on the... Okay, you can grab them. That's... yeah. Yeah, I would probably say that at the moment graphical style here needs to maybe be more telling with like the exploding barrels, and these are very like difficult to see that like they are like grabbing, they're way tiny. And then the game so far is one hit to kill you. This looks much nicer though. This is a very beautiful scenery here. Definitely gonna give that to the game here. Pretty lightweight here. That was a very beautiful scenery for sure. This though, I don't know, not my type of graphic here. But yeah, this is definitely a game I also would have really enjoyed. What? What? Don't. Why would I? Okay, I think I see what they mean. Yeah, I would definitely have enjoyed this in 21:9, but preferably 32:9 support. Okay, so you swap places with the stuff. Oh, well, you can just do that, I guess. You don't have to. Alright, yeah, that's an interesting mechanic for sure. Whoa, that's almost crushed me. Sure. I'm wondering if you couldn't have just used... maybe you need two different buttons for that. But like one to select one thing and one button to like swap it, or the same button to swap it. But it might be causing problems that way, so... Definitely feel a lot of like speed running vibes with the movement deck here. Right, whoa, whoa, whoa. Alright, yeah. Okay. I'm seeing the puzzle type. Very simple so far. It's definitely gonna, if it's gonna be, it might be add, you know, more mechanics might be added to the game. But if they not add more, it's gonna be up to how creative they get with the levels and stuff. So it feels interesting for sure, the gameplay here. I am a little bit interested. I think it might have worked maybe with just using the same button or activating and then swapping, but it's probably better to not use the same button. Yeah, because otherwise you might... Yeah, no. It's better to have them all separate. It's gonna be better in the long run, so you don't accidentally do some stupid stuff. Okay, so... Okay, you can crush yourself. Hmm. Definitely I can feel that the ambience here might be... I feel that you wanna have with you... No, okay, that worked. the ambience is getting a little bit maybe, you know, boring or tiring, and you can't turn it off since you don't have any like music slider stuff there, so come on, that's just le stupido. Okay. I'm not sure if that was exactly how you're supposed to do it, but that is how I did it. I guess we're just gonna fall down here. Are we going left or right? Probably left, yeah. Pretty simple so far, but hey, it works. Okay, so you could not move that one. Again, it's a little bit unclear with the graphic style what is what here, I feel like. For me personally, I think, whoa, definitely not do anything like that. It's probably the graphic style that's the least speaking to me. Don't understand what are you want me to do here, game? I'm guessing there's something to do with these and like shooting them to that one. Yeah, exactly. It's gotta be that. It wants you to like repel this or like explode it towards that one. Feels not good if that is what you're supposed to do. That's not really a good feeling here. Oh yeah, it was that. That is... And you... Wow! That was not a good feeling. Can I maybe just do this? Okay. Right, that's better. Okay, I did a little bit too advanced there for my own good. Okay, that's better. That's better. Then it's much easier puzzle there. I tried to do the puzzle in a more advanced way than I needed to. Again, I don't... The graphic style here is really throwing me off. Okay, so I'm supposed to get up. Interesting. Yeah, I gotta say that this is not an art style for me, really. I know. Ooh. Gameplay-wise, it's fun. Art style here is not speaking to me. The game mechanic here, it's easy so far and everything. That's fun. Where the hell am I now? Oh, there I am. Oh. Yeah. Definitely, you know, kind of cool game and everything. No, thank you. Wow, now you have inverted my controls. Yeah, oh, what? Why? God, what? Yeah, no, now I'm not a fan. So I have to press up. Get here, up. But not now. Now I need to press right. And here I press... I don't even know what to press here. I don't... oh my god, this just feels so bad. Oh. I'm supposed to get... I'm assuming to the right. But this does not feel good. Does not feel intuitive at all. Okay, I was supposed to hit that. Okay, that, ooh man. Did not enjoy that, ooh. Yes, press up to move forward, press right to move forward, press down to move forward, ooh. Alright. Don't know if there's secrets or anything in this game. Oh, well, I guess there's fall damage. It's some nice little tutorials. Right, there's a limited range, so you can't like cheat and grab things with you. Oh, that was a jumping pad, alright. Is that a mine? Yes, there is, okay. Yeah, it's a little bit tricky seeing what is exploding and what is not exploding. And definitely a bit tricky sometimes to see where am I supposed to be going. I do really enjoy all of the kind of mechanic and the puzzles thing so far. It's definitely the graphic style here that for me that just isn't clicking here, both with visually like what some things are and also with just where to go and what to do with some of these puzzles. Oh, that's a bouncy one. Okay, this again, visually this just looked like oh, this is a laser that's gonna kill me. The middle does kill me, apparently. Oh, that's explodey, boys. Oh, you only have one. I only have one. It doesn't seem to be refilling itself. Right, I need to blow these ones up with this one. Okay, sometimes the super jumps is not working. Oh, and that was a laser that kills me. It needs to be a bigger distinction graphically between what some stuff are doing. That's okay, so we need to bring this with us, maybe. Nope. I guess not. Or... Okay, yeah, I saw that too late. What did you do? Whoop! Okay, so what killed me? I guess I had fall damage there. Fell too far. Am I supposed to go probably down here? Alrighty then. Okay, I'm guessing... Nope. Oh yeah, it's felt a little bit wonky. It also is a little bit interesting to sometimes to see what you can grab on what is like a ledge and what is not a ledge. It's a good chunk of a demo here though. You get a lot of gameplay here for a first demo. Oh, right, you can apparently drop down here. Yeah, I'm gonna stand by this. For me, the gameplay is really nice. Graphics, it's not doing it for me in many ways. Both artistically, it's not my style, but also that it is quite confusing sometimes. What is exploding, what is a laser, what is a bouncing stuff. Okay. Is this a killing laser or bouncing laser? Bouncing laser? So why did I die? Physics, we're gonna tilt it up a little bit and go. Okay, that's not how you do it, apparently. Holy heck. Right, that was crazy. Wait, what? All right. Okay, so we have bouncy and kill laser. What? Oh, all right. Yeah, the puzzles here are very good and done. For sure. And again, it's a very generous... Oh, that's a mine of that. Yeah, you have to learn by touching it. right? Yeah, very lengthy demo. That's very generous. You don't have any HUD or anything here. How long have I been? 50 minutes long demo, alright, yes. Or something like this that, like, to be quite honest, you know, obviously it's very nice, generous to have this very lengthy, nice demo. But since we don't get any new mechanics or anything, it's not really like necessary to have this lengthy demo to showcase the game. Again, it's nothing wrong, but hey, you know, not getting to know a lot of new mechanics or anything. So, you know, it's not like there's it hasn't been anything. Whoa. It hasn't been anything like the last 20 minutes. In the last 20 minutes that just made me, oh, that's a cool new mechanics, and that changed my opinion on the game. So, you know, that's just why I feel that, hey, it's not necessary for it to be... Not necessarily to be this long. It's very nice. Sometimes you go left and sometimes you go right. Oh. Thank you for that, game. Nope, okay. Okay, so you pretty much just has to be very quick here, I'm guessing. How are you supposed to know that? There's nothing really indicating that. A very quiet game overall here. Oh, hello. Okay, so when I'm in this, I can't do anything. I'm pretty much just along for the ride. Yeah, there we go. So now I need to... I need to time it? Or can I do this? Well, you can, but you shouldn't. If I'm supposed to time this... I wonder if I'm missing something with like... Oh no, I can't... Can't stand it. Okay. Okay, you could just do... Okay, that's easier, okay. That's easier, yeah. So far... When I've had a... This was like maybe the second time I got a little bit confused. It has been like... I'm doing... something too overcomplicated, right? What? Yeah, it's very confusing sometimes why I'm dying. And that kills you, and how do you know that? It's a lot of trial and error here. Okay, that's... Right. I feel like it should be at the end of the demo soon, right? Because it is fun gameplay-wise, so it's fun to play, but... Also, I'm reaching the end of this kind of let's try 1 hour mark that I'm usually going for, and you know, this is early demo and everything, so I don't feel it's like anything crazy to showcase. The environments looks very much the same, gameplays are very much the same, so it's not a lot. I just don't feel that there is a ton... Okay, a ton more to really showcase here. It's more that you should play this yourself to see what you feel about the graphic, what you feel about the game mechanics. I just don't. I don't. Wait, bum, 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 bum. Oh, hey, no. There we go, right? No, okay. Because this is definitely gonna be one of those games that you probably need to just try yourself to see what you feel about it. As long as you don't mind the graphical style. Now we're playing Flipper. It's quite interesting to like trying to figure out what kind of bounce they all kind of give you a different bounce, which is also a little bit weird. So it's gonna be a lot of trial and error. You gotta really enjoy that, because you don't really know what bounce you get before you try it, which definitely gonna mean that you're probably gonna have to redo a lot of sections multiple times. Oh well. Okay. Wow. Right. All right. Quick reaction on that one. Oh, we were almost there at the bottom. Oh no, okay. Nice little checkpoint, I guess. Apparently I died. Wow! Huh. I got... Oh, that's hilarious. Those explosions are quite loud. Yes, I don't know what happened there, but apparently I blew something up there. The end of the demo? Yeah, alright. 1 hour about, okay. Alright. Very... no bass in that music there. But alright, Bionic Bay. I'm just gonna try something. I've tweaked my OBS for streaming a little bit. So let's see if this is gonna work here, just for fun. Oh, it does. Alright, so Bionic Bay. This was played using the Gamesir T4 Kaleid. Definitely feel that this is a good controller game. But you have, you know, the keyboard support and everything. It's a good demo to showcase the game itself. It's gonna be maybe, you know, planned to release in 2025. Hopefully the demo stays up. It's a very, like, 1 hour long demo if you, like, keep a fairly good pace up. So, you know, for me it's just the art style that isn't speaking, right? It's a personal thing. You might think it's really nice and great, and that's, you know, perfect. So that's good. You can try it, you can see it. Nothing too super heavy graphically, but it did oomph up to like 50% of my RTX 3070 in a few areas in 1440p, 120 frames locked frames, very smooth frame rate here, which this game needs. And you know, but you know, nothing too crazy, so probably fairly good, reasonably easy to run on most mid to lower tier rigs on 1080p 60 frames at least, and the VRAM was pretty nice, you know, not a big problem with that. I think, yeah, it up to 5 gig of VRAM here with OBS recording, you know, 4.5, 5, so fairly low on that one. But yeah, no, for me it's just the art style. Sometimes that's the case, personal thing. the animation of the character didn't really speak to me, and it felt like it was a bit confusing graphics sometimes. What is exploding? What is a laser? What is a bouncy thing? It is a very like a crisp graphic. I wouldn't call it retro graphic, but they have, even with like the MSA turn up to 8, it feels very crispy graphic. We can do that. I just wanted to try to see that swapping my cam works smoothly. So it's nice to be able to go full screen for streaming and for a video case if I need to showcase controller or whatever. But yeah, so you can try this one yourself. Who knows how it might evolve. And again, 2025, that's a long time frame, so it could be over a year before this goes, and graphically and mechanically it could change very drastically. But so far it is very like simple when it comes to the inputs. You know, you have a jump, a dash, and then you have like, you can select what object you want to swap with, and then you have a button to swap with. So fairly simple controls, but effective, because you have a wall slide, wall kind of like wall jumping, and you know, you can dash jump, and you can also, you know, in the air you can kind of like dash again. So you have a lot of like mechanics with this simple input. So I really enjoy the gameplay and the input style and that. But the thing obviously is that with simple inputs here, it's gonna be up to the level design to really push you to continue going. And after 1 hour here, you know, it felt fairly like a little bit, maybe too little of a scenery change or something. Again, it comes down to a lot of art style and that for me. So yeah, but hey, you can try this one yourself. I'm gonna be interested to see if this pops up on my radar in the future, because it was a fun play. Otherwise I would not have, you know, completed the entire demo. I don't think I really like complain a lot in this, so you know, the puzzle weren't like annoying me or something like that. It was just something like, okay, what do I do, what am I supposed to do? And a lot of it came down to, oh, the graphic, this is an exploding barrel. How do I know? Okay, it had 2 tiny like antennas with red dots on top of it, and that tells me that the exploding barrel. Maybe it should have been more clear, a bit more distinct red, more distinct cross, or something on it to like distinct. And the laser, again, you have one that is on like this yellow kind of faint, and then you have one that is kind of faint red. The red kills you, the yellow bounds you. Maybe the yellow could have been more brighter, more like sticking out, and the same for the laser being more of a vibrant red, like pointing you with a glowy thing that this will be this type of thing. I don't know, something like that. But yeah, it was a very solid gameplay wise, but the graphic here and music are pretty much non-existent, and makes the game feel a bit empty feeling here sometimes. And again, the art style nice, but it felt a bit monotone, same thing graphically wise. So yeah, thanks for watching. Try this yourself, and you know, so you can feel what you personally feel. And sometimes it's hard if you see graphics being in a video, and it might be completely different when you have it on your own monitor playing it. The graphic might be giving you a completely different kind of oomph. So try that one out if you like action platformers with a little bit of fast reflexes and a little bit of puzzle thinking. So Bionic Bay on Steam. Hopefully this demo stays up long enough for you to grab a chance to try it. You can follow or check back to my channel if you don't want to miss me try games. If you want to leave a comment or like, you know, feel free to do that. If nothing else, I'm trying to think. No, don't think there's anything more important to say, except that have a great day, and bye for this time.